Well, the budget was last night, and we're here in front of Parliament to congratulate the Albanese government for a $1.4 billion increase in aid over 4 years. That's $900 million to the Pacific, $470 million to Southeast Asia, and $30 million for NGOs working internationally. Under the coalition, sadly, aid was just spiralling down, despite some welcome temporary increases. However, Minister Wong and Prime Minister Albanese have now drawn a line in the sand. There is now stabilisation. You know, aid really matters, and how we turn up in the world really matters. We are very grateful for this stabilisation.
This aid's going to make a real difference. It's going to help fight climate change in the Pacific. It's going to increase access to education for children. It's going to improve health security for all of us. Really excited to see a restoration in funding for people with disabilities in our region, something that we have been passionately calling for. One thing we are, however, concerned about is that there has been no additional funding announced to help fight famine. The war in Ukraine has set off a global food crisis, which has been exacerbated by climate change. The Horn of Africa is experiencing its worst drought in over 40 years, and this is pushing a combined 50 million people towards famine in countries like Somalia, Afghanistan, Syria, Yemen, South Sudan, and Ethiopia. Our hearts are most concerned, and our minds here as we speak to politicians are really focused on 300,000 people in Somalia right now who are literally facing death and starvation in the coming months if nothing is done. We welcomed $15 million of famine funding last month, but we are really persistent in our call to see $150 million provided to help save lives. And we are glad to welcome these new announcements. We are grateful for your advocacy, which has helped lead to some of this, and we are continuing to speak up for hope and for justice as we move forward.